Okay, let's give this a shot. I have to take apart the extruder for my printer for the Macs, of course. As always, we don't generally have to do a lot to the bamboos. So I've already got this obviously out of the printer. I've tried to pull the filament from the top and it broke. It won't do anything from the bottom. So I got to do this. Creality has threatened to send me a new one. We'll see. A new freaking extruder motor, not a printer. They're not doing that. Sometimes these things fight with me. They just don't want to come out. Alright, now we just got to try to get this top cover off. Yesterday I actually couldn't get it off, or the other day I couldn't get it off, and I was able to pull the filament out, but oh, well, there it goes. But see, now look, we'll get the cover off. Where'd my little tiny bearing go? Oh, it's right there. Whew. Okay, now see, I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if you do this. I don't know if people do this. I can't tell if that's in focus, guys, but right there, it's a little tiny bearing, and it will fall out. You will lose it. The easiest thing to do is just put it back in that little hole right there in the top of the extruder cover, and that way then when you just close it up, just close it with the gears going that way, and your life will be easy. So we'll do it this way though this time. But as you can see, like, look at those gears look perfect. They turn. I don't feel anything. Well, I guess there's like a little bit of a rough spot, but I don't think that's anything that we need to worry about. I don't see anything. Sometimes you see more on the camera than you do on the thing, but I don't see anything this time. So we'll put it back together, and then I'll run a test print, and I'm sure it'll print fine, and then it'll do this again. It always does so far. It's been good times. I actually do like the printer, guys. Don't get me wrong. I do like it. It's just been a real hassle. It's definitely, and I know Creality people hate to hear it, but it's definitely not a bamboo. Not by any stretch of the imagination. And a lot of the Creality guys are happy about that because, you know, they want the open source. They want the open architecture where they can go in there and do whatever they want to and make whatever tweaks they want to. And that's great. I mean, I used to be that dude too. I'm old, man. I just want my stuff to work. This K1 Max is a printer that I knew what I was getting into when I bought it, so I'm not mad at all. I just got to mess with it. You know, you got to be used to it. So that's an extruder, taking it apart, pulling filament out, looking at the bearing. Don't you lose that bearing. Any of the Maxes or the K1s, I believe, have the same extruders. And I don't know about their other printers, but I know about the K1s, or the K series. Don't lose that bearing. And it's easy to lose. First time I did it, I heard 50 times, don't lose the bearing, lost the bearing. So that's probably more of a statement about me than it is about the bearing, isn't it? Well, that's it, guys. Talk to you later.